What's up, guys? J Flesh Tanks. Talking about lighting today, guys, and how I'm a firm believer in high light. I don't have any tanks anymore that have low light. Reason being is I feel like if I don't have enough lighting, I can't have the plants that I want to have. If you go to that low medium light range, there's a ton of plants that you just can't have. And if you do have them, I mean, honestly, I don't think they grow the way that they should. I mean, you're looking at that stargrass and that 20 long. That's the way, in my opinion, it should look. It should look nice, bushy, thick, not thin. That's just once again my opinion on it. But I, I, I don't know. I mean, if you go low light, you're really, I don't want to say you're screwing yourself, but you're cutting it into the hobby. I mean, if you want to have a planet tank, you might as well just get the lighting that you need to run everything. Um, because going from my experience, I've had collectoritis and bought dang near every plant that you can possibly purchase at your local fish store, and then I finally have found the plants that I really dig and I like. So, highlight's the way to go. You're going to get better colors out of your plants. In my opinion, the overall appearance of the aquarium looks better. Um, like I said, those reds are going to look, those carpeting plants are going to carpet. Um, and then there's, like I said, those some plants like Pogostemon erectus. I tried that in lower light aquariums, and it just didn't grow right. Amani agralis, it gets green. It doesn't stay red. Dwarf baby tears, when I've had that, it grows up instead of carpeting out. Even pearlweed, guys. If you look back at my old videos of my 40 long, it was super tall, but it was thinning out at the bottom because the light couldn't penetrate it. Like, look at this tank. I mean, 28 gallon. The moss looks greener. The rickia is grown in real thick. The stargrass is super thick. Under low light conditions, that's just not going to happen. Cypress helferi in the back and that Pogostemon erectus, you're just not going to be able to grow that, in my opinion, in a lower light aquarium. No matter what kind of substrate you use. That Ammonia is going to turn green in lower light. And, if you're going to buy a red plant, you want to have it be red. So, if you take anything out of what I'm trying to kind of tell you about lighting is, the higher the light, the better. I mean, I'm running DIY CO2 on half these tanks. So that's, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you got to add CO2, you got to add ferts. I mean, if you don't want to do that, I totally get it. You want to run a low maintenance tank, but you're cutting out half the hobby. You can't run half the plants if you go that route. I mean, here's the 10 gallon. It doesn't really have anything super high light except the stuff on the right hand side of the tank. That's Rotala. But I want to have a mixture of stuff that I can run in a high light or a low light tank. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is running high light. Low light plants are not going to die in a high light aquarium. I got crypts that are as big as swords because they're under high light. So spend the money, guys. Save your cash if you're, a young kid. Save your cash. Buy the lighting that you need. If you want to run a planet aquarium, like I said, my opinion is the better the lighting, the better the appearance, the better your plant growth, the more enjoyable it's going to be. But I'm going to go over a couple of the cons of highlight right now.